Main focus of workout 11 in the Movement Fundamentals program is both aerobic conditioning and muscular strengthening. You should expect this workout to take roughly 25 minutes. In terms of equipment, you will not need any equipment. For the first block, you will need a wall, and something to complete the handstand on. For the second block, you just need some space to complete the exercises. The target intensity for this workout is moderate, so you should be working on an RPE between 6 and 7. We refer you to our RPE instructional video for more information on RPE. Some tips to consider to be successful in this workout are as follows. In the first block, you have 2 exercises. You have the handstand and you have the air squat. For the handstand, you're going to be holding the handstand position for 40 seconds. Immediately after 40 seconds, you're going to move right into the air squat and hold at the bottom for 40 seconds. And this is going to be 1 round, and you're tasked to repeat that for 10 rounds. It's important that across the 10 rounds, you're able to maintain the 40 seconds of work for both the handstand and the air squat, respectively. If you feel after a specific amount of rounds, your ability to maintain that position is compromised, you have a few options. You can rest longer between rounds. You can also modify potentially your range of motion. For the handstand, although it's from a handstand position, the only potential way to modify is to start decreasing the angle of your body relative to the ground. You can do this if you feel that the challenge is getting too high, moving progressively into more of an elevated push-up, if you will, or even a pike handstand position if you feel as if the handstand itself is becoming too difficult. For the air squat, if you feel that holding at the bottom for 40 seconds is becoming more challenging, you could just increase your range of motion. So not squat as low for 40 seconds. Again, these are options for you to play around with across the 10 rounds to ensure that you're working for 40 seconds. In the second block, you have 3 exercises: the lateral lunge, the wide stance toe touch, and the inchworm. And you're tasked to complete 10 repetitions, 5 forward and backward for the inchworm, in greater than 60 seconds. So the reason why we've assigned a tempo of greater than 60 seconds is we want you to be very deliberate and move in a very controlled fashion in and out of the different positions. And so by establishing a minimum or a time of 60 seconds, a greater time than 60 seconds, we're trying to point you in the direction of moving slowly. And again, like in previous videos, the objective here is to ensure that you're being mindful of moving deliberately into positions, challenge your end range positions, be mindful of your key features, and focusing on ranges of motion that are targeting the joints in question. We hope you have a good workout.